Hi, I've recently become a proud owner of a Lightform and I wanted to share with you, as a beginner, some of the things that I've been learning, to give you some details about the interface and talk about different ways of using the equipment. So we'll start from the beginning, and that will be a scan. The scan is one of my favourite things. I think it looks really cool. You'll see what I mean now. And you can see it's picked up all of the details. We've got the 2D images and also the 3D of the plants as well, and all the textures of the headboard. So it's really quite incredible. From a perspective of being a video artist, projection mapping is always something that I just thought was awesome, but was kind of intimidated. I did try a few different pieces of software, but really this makes it a lot easier. A heck of a lot quicker. If I tried to do this by hand with other software, it would take me hours. So this is really instantaneous, which is great in terms of somebody who just kind of has creative thoughts really quickly and you just want to make it without having to go through lots of laborious technical stuff. Some people like that, but that's not my thing. So we've got a scan here. So I'm going to show you a few different things we can do. So the first thing that most people do, which is super cool, is you can go into the effects that come with the Lightform Creator software. So what we're going to have a look at here is up at the top panel. We have this picture here. It's called Asset Browser, so we're just going to go into there. And here we have a list of the effects. Now there's a lot of different ones. Really the best thing to do is just play, and you will start to find the ones that you love. Some of them work specifically with the images, with the patterns in there. Some of them are more of a wash, which works better for some things than other things. I'm going to work with a colour flood. I really like this, so let's go ahead and put this in. Okay. So you can see already that it's working its magic. So this is really exciting. Now what we're going to do is we're going to click up here. We can preview, so we can start to see what's happening in the software physically manifest up on the scene. Within the interface over on the right, you have some options here where you can start to amend and adjust these effects to find out what you like. So we'll just go through a few of them here. So the loop count, that is how many loops this is going to go through, so this will speed up and slow down accordingly. The more loops you have, the faster it goes. And then you have these two color charts here. These are great, all the colors. So you've got your primary color and your secondary color, and you can, I'm just going to slow these loops down a bit because that was a bit much. So I'm just going to go down here. So I want to work with green and maybe like a blue there. That's kind of cool, maybe like a colder blue. Then if we go over to the left side here, you can see that entire scan is being treated as one surface, and then down here at the bottom you have your slides listed here. So if you want to add in another slide, you just click the plus. So we're going to click that now. And I'm going to go with colour flood again. So we're just going to go back in, but we're going to do different colours. So this way we've got some movement between the two styles. So we're going to go just pink and red. We've got two different slides here. They're doing the same effect, different colours. I want them to come quicker after each other. So down here, if you click on your slides, you'll see now to the right of the screen we have the slide duration. So you can either use your arrow to move that across, or you can just type in how many seconds you want. So I'm just going to do 4 seconds. Okay, so we've got that. and slide 2, we're also going to go down to 4 seconds. What I'd like to show you now is going in and going into a bit more detail. So what I want to do is pick out some different elements within this image. So we go up to the top of the interface, we've got a few different options. Those of you who've used the Photoshop, these will probably be quite familiar to you. Start with the headboard, so it's quite a large object. So I'm just going to go straight up to Magic Wand, and you'll see now you've got some options here. So plus, so you're adding in, minus works like an eraser, your tolerance, that basically is, you know, how much detail you're going into. So if you're worried it's doing something really finicky, then maybe bring the tolerance down a little bit. If you're doing something large like this, you can just whack it up, that's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and add this in. Okay, so you see it's filling it in nicely. So I'm going to just go in now and there we go, you can see it's filled those in. So I just want to reduce the tolerance a little bit and go into minus and just catch this little bit up here that's gone over. I'll do that now. Okay, there we go, nice and easy. So it's not perfect, and you can certainly take your time to get these lines immaculate. You can zoom into the image, you've got a zoom down here, so you can really just get it down to pixel perfect, but for now you get the idea. So I'm going to go up and I'm going to create the surface, so I'm going to say done. Okay, so that's great. So that's our first surface. You see over here we've created a surface, so I'm going to go over just to show you what we've mapped. I'm going to add in an effect, neon loops. So we're going to insert that content, and you'll see it's only on the surface that we've just created. So the next thing we'll do is we'll go in and we'll map the plant. So we're going to go in and we're going to create a new surface. Okay. This time I'm going to go in with the magic brush, and this could take a little bit longer. Obviously the plant is really detailed. I'm just going to catch as much of the leaves as possible. So nice shape. I'm going to treat it all as one entity. I'm happy with that. So I'm going to go ahead and create the surface at the top here, and I'm going to click done. Okay, that's great. So we'll go in and we will select an effect for here. I'm sticking with effects, guys, but there are also, you can use your own videos. You can pull those in. I'll just show you now. So if you go up to the stock assets, and you can, I've got a few in here that I've just taken from their stock catalogue, which is pretty cool if you're just looking for something quickly. So I'll just show you, you can search in the bar for whatever it is that interests you, and you can go ahead and browse their catalogue. I love cats, so we'll look at cats. It's all free, they're all stock assets, so if you're just looking for something because you want to get the general gist of it whilst you're creating, it's more like a sketch, and perhaps you're going to go away and find something more suitable a little bit later, that's absolutely fine. And then you can go in here and you can download your own footage as well, so really the world is your oyster. For now I'm just going to stick to the built-in assets. So for the plant we're going to do this effect, which is super cool, I love it. There's just one last thing I wanted to show you that you're not limited to. Obviously it's a tool to help projection mapping, but I think also there are other ways of seeing it. So because of the way that you can basically put videos onto anything, you can create like brush strokes. So this is something that I made. I really like the quality that it has, that it's in my handwriting. So yeah, I mean there's just so much that you can do, just play with it and use it to aid your creativity, and I hope you have fun and that this was helpful for you.